Hi there, Loy Machedo, speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding. Date is 3rd June 2018. Time right now is 8:39 in the morning. You know, sometimes I personally feel it's better to have maybe a prostitute as your girlfriend rather than have a girlfriend itself. And I'll tell you why I'm using this analogy and what is the point I'm trying to make. You know, when you go to a prostitute, you get to the point. What do you want? I want sex, blowjob, anal sex, whatever. How much do you charge? And she's going to tell you, okay, for small shot, that is for maybe until you climax once, it's going to be maybe $100. If you want full night, it'll be $1,000. If you want to try funky business, maybe it's a little bit more. So whatever it is. So it's a very straightforward deal. You know what you want, you know what you're going to get. However, for those people who feel, no, this is not good, there should be love, understanding, relationships, fine. Then you opt for getting a girl who you want to understand or get to know or whatever. Now, this relationship, it'll take you time. You'll have to get to know the girl, spend time with the girl, take her out, dress up, take her out for wonderful movies, restaurants, meet her day 1, day 2, whatever, get to earn her trust until the point where sex comes into the equation. And after sex comes into the equation, by the time 1 month or 1 week will pass by, and then finally you'll win her trust, and then you'll get emotionally entangled, and then the relationship starts. In the honeymoon phase, everything is good. You will be spending more time with her, you'll be giving her more, you'll be buying her more gifts, you'll be trying to keep her happy. And this will come to the point where either one day you or her are bored, and when that happens, one of you will either cheat the other person or will break up or play games, and then the heartache starts, and that is where you lose your peace of mind, you lose emotional balance, you calculate the sum total of how much money you lost, the time you lost, and then eventually you break up. And then when you sit back and calculate, you have wasted maybe 1 year, 2 years, 3 years of your life. You wasted more money than you lose on 100 whores you spend on one female. The time is, anyway, you'll never get it back. The effort, you'll never get it back. And emotionally, there's a heartache. So sometimes I feel it's much more better to just have a non-emotional, pay-as-you-go kind of relationship. So at least that sorts out all this drama. So now the question is, do all relationships have to be like that? Then obviously you'll point fingers and say, hey, what about your wife? You paid your wife? I'll come to that. That is where the third ground is the one that I adopted. The strategy I adopted was, whenever I liked a female or I like someone, to the point, I don't play games. Those days when I was young, I would tell the girl that I'm interested in sex. If she's also interested in sex, only then we'll meet up, and then we'll go out, and then we'll have a good time and whatever. If not, I was not interested to meet up to write love letters or to chat, oh, I miss you. No. And I would not focus only on one girl. I would focus on maybe 50, 60 girls at a time, chatting with all of them. Whomsoever I would get, just pick up. So I was never picky, like, oh, she has to be super hot and super this. Average, but good enough, where there should be the mental connection. And obviously, it should satisfy the needs. So I went on like this for many couple of years until it came down for marriage. And when it came down for marriage, I followed the same principle. I asked my potential wifeys, this is who I am, ex-playboy, don't have money. I told them I don't have money. Then failure, I have tattooed, I use a lot of profanity, I don't smoke, I don't drink, don't socialize, not go out, whatever, I just want to have a baby, want to settle down. Your job will be to work in the house, listen to me, don't try to boss around, whatever. I said, do you want to get married, yes or no? And if you want to get married, you need to come and meet me. I'll evaluate you. If yes, we get married. If no, no. Evaluate means not just sex, it's to see, do we match? Because sex after a certain point gets boring. There's life beyond sex. There is, when you're talking about marriage, it's the day-to-day grind that really gets to you. It's like the washing, cooking, cleaning, bills, the arguments. So with my wife, when I saw her, straight away I asked her, you want to get married? She was in a state of shock. I told you, for those of you who follow me online, know that I proposed to my wife within 3 seconds of looking at her, because I read her profile. I knew that she was a villager, a woman who worked in the field, and she was single. She didn't have a baby. Immediately I scooped her up, and 3 days later we met up. 2 days later we got married, and our marriage has been perfect ever since. So personally speaking, I feel sometimes a relationship, it's better to have more of a paid relationship, or friends with benefits, and where everything is straightforward, rather than getting into this drama of love, feelings, emotion, build, and eventually somebody's heart breaks and just fucks up everything. So these are my thoughts. This is what I had to say. Let me know what you think. You like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Put your comments. And this is Lloyd from Machedo.com, who's Lloyd Machedo in Think Personal Branding. Signing off for now. Take care. Bye.